Now let's go through personal expenses. Here, expenses are not categorized by color like it was in business expenses. Instead, each lifestyle column simply has got its own color throughout until the end. Red for present, yellow for normal, blue for perfect. When you will fill it in, think of constant expenses only, expenses that are really necessary to maintain your desired lifestyle. Let me go through each row and mention some possible expenses. The first one is home, the place that you live in, which expenses you need to cover for. If you rent a place, then write down the rent, also utilities, internet, and maintenance. The next one is mobile phone. Like in business expenses, each year we buy a new phone and we need to cover for that. The next one is vehicle. We'll all use cars, and normally we need to change car probably each 5 years, if not longer. Depends how you use it, so write it down here. The next one is transport expenses. And if you use a car, you should write down all the vehicle expenses that you have, like car insurance, fuel, parking, repairs, maintenance, and so forth. If you use a bus or a metro, write it down as well here. The next one is services that you use in your personal life. It might be a Spotify for music, Netflix for movies, and Audible for books, or anything similar. And the health insurance. If you pay for your health insurance, write it down here. I also include micronutrients here, like vitamins, minerals, also medicine that you might need to buy, and also your teeth health. So anything that has to do with your health, just write it down in here. The next one is leisure and entertainment. It is anything that you spend your free time on. Here you can write down a gym membership, or maybe you do a CrossFit. Maybe you go to restaurants, which is a normal thing on weekends. We have to meet our friends and family and spend some time with them. And I also strongly believe that holidays should not be something that you are saving for. Holidays should always be planned ahead and covered, because we always need to take a break and spend our time resting. So write down holidays and how much normally you would spend yearly for it in each scenario. Also, don't forget that each lifestyle column should have more expenses and the amount should be higher. So don't forget, if in the current situation you go to the gym that probably is not the best and you pay for it maybe 30 euros a month, then in a normal scenario, you probably would like to go to the better gym, which would cost much more. And other personal expenses. Here you can write down groceries. Also savings. Don't forget to put some money aside for extra hard days. Also any other random expenses like clothing, maybe shoes. And also if you have a child, you need to cover for that. Anything like that, just write it down here. And in the end, you will see your total annual and monthly personal expenses for each scenario.